Well, good morning, y'all. It's May 30th and had a beautiful morning, so decided to get out here and do a little tree stand management at one of our permission properties. This particular piece is pretty small. It's about 4 acres, and it sits right on the edge of the Potomac River here in Northern Virginia. But with the river and residential neighborhoods on either side, it makes pretty good pinch point, and over the past few years we've been hunting here, it's really produced some awesome deer and some awesome hunts. So this week we're actually going to throw it back to a hunt that I had out here back in 2017 for pretty much a surprise 10-pointer. So I'm going to take y'all over to that, and I'll get started out here, so y'all enjoy.
But I'm on a different property this morning. This is what I like to call my buck property. Let's shoot bucks out here. It's Friday, November 10th. We're in the peak of pre-rut right now. Check my camera, and I have some good movement past 48 hours. But there's 4 shooters that come through this property. First one, we're calling Twin Towers. He's a 9-pointer. He's a big, wide frame. He's got a split brow tine on, I think his left side. The second we have coming through here, we like to call Clockwork. Through September and August, he was in here almost every single day. But like most of the buck movement through this property, it dies down pretty much entirely all through October, and then shoots right back up through November again. We had him last, I think, early October, middle of October time. It was a beautiful, perfect looking 9-pointer as well. Third buck we have coming through here is a buck we call Clutch. Guy, I don't know how many points he has. He's one of the coolest bucks that I've ever seen. I had the opportunity to hunt. He's got a big old drop tine, almost a third antler coming off his left side. He came through here nighttime movement a few weeks ago as well. So they're still moving through here, not regularly, but enough to keep us coming out here, get us out here during the rut. The 4th buck showed up. We had one picture of him in August and had nothing up until a few days ago, maybe about a week ago. I had a video of him coming through here. Actually had a video, I just checked my camera this morning when I got in the stand. He came through yesterday morning around 5 a.m. and bedded right at the base of the tree. He's a smaller 9-pointer, but I'd take the shot at him any day if I had the opportunity. We also have a couple of nice 8s that I'll probably give a pass if I see, but just be cool to see anything out here. It was supposed to cool off a lot. It didn't get as cold as I thought it would be, but it's gonna really cool off the next 24 hours. I plan on being out here all day, so fingers crossed. filming B-roll of a fox coming through. Not 2 minutes later, I look down and a deer we haven't seen since, I don't know, August-ish comes through. We call him the basket 10. He's a 10-pointer. He's got really narrow frame, but a lot of points on it. And I'm not passing that deer up, but he walked really right under me. He was at about 8 yards, walked. He was looking up at me, but he just came directly, perfectly, exactly how I wanted him to. Wind's at my face, so he walked right in front of my camera. He was at 10 yards. He's walking directly away from me, so I had to hold off. And as he quartered away, I took my shot. I held the 20-yard pen. He was only at about 17 yards, so I hit him pretty high. He was quartering away, and I'm pretty high up in the tree. I'm about 25 feet up, so my angle is pretty far down. I'm hoping I clipped, if not one lung, both lungs. He ran around in the middle stand we have here, and slowed up and looked like he stopped about, I don't know, 50 yards away. I can't stop shaking right now. That's so cool. It's the best. It's the bad thing about this window. I didn't see him until he was right under me. I looked down and I was like, uh-oh. Hit record real quick. Got my bow. I give it another hour in this stand and sneak on down.
Alright, we're back at the truck now. It's like almost 11 o'clock now, so it's been about 4 hours since I shot that buck. And I went home, made some breakfast, had some coffee, rewatched the video on the computer, and it just kind of confirmed what I thought. It was high, but the angle and quartering away was definitely my favorite. And as I was walking out of the stand, picked up some blood, and there's bubbles in it. So it's looking good right now. We're gonna get on the trail right after we walk through the creek bottom here, start where I left off, and just see what it looks like. All right, well, we recovered the arrow here, at least half of it, what looks like most of it, and brushed up against this tree. Looks like it just broke it off, the end that was sticking out. Nice light red blood we've been following. It's got bubbles in it too, so hopefully he's close by. This is probably the last place I saw him before he disappeared into this thick stuff ahead of us. So we'll just keep following blood, see what we find from here. Blood, bubbles in it and everything. Keep following. Well, it's about 7:15, November 11th, so we searched all day for that buck yesterday. Ended up taking a break and coming back out around 5:30, and my dad and I looked through the bedding area up to these soccer fields that come next to the property, and I guess we jumped him out of his bed, but he was running away, and I marked where he went back into the woods at, and went back there this morning and checked it out and didn't find any sign of him. So the only thing I can say is that he's gonna survive. But we gotta stay after it. Maybe we'll see him again in the stand. We'll pay attention to cameras. He'll probably be moving at night, if anything, but just hopefully he survived.